It's an abscess in his skin, so basically what that is he could have had a little puncture wound that injected some bacteria, and that just causes a little bit of pus and inflammation in there. So the vet was thinking of taking a sample of it and letting it drain and all that, but since it's so small and it actually goes up inside his nose a bit, they're going to wait and let it get a little bigger. So that's how you would treat it, is you just give it a little cut, let it drain, keep it clean, antibiotics and all that. It's basically just an infection trapped in the skin that can't go anywhere. So that's what he has.
Kendra, she's in a large animal vet. So Kendra, what roles and responsibilities do you have being a large animal vet?
Some of the roles we have is general preventative health care. So in that is there's vaccines, there's, for example, dentistry for horses, being involved in reproductive side, so foalings, things like that. And then we have the emergency care. So if a horse gets sick or a cow gets sick, we come out, we treat them, diagnose them, and assist in any emergency situation like that.
Courses in high school did you find necessary to become a vet, and what training and education did you receive to become a vet, and where?
The biggest thing in high school is that you're taking all university level courses. So I know when I was in high school, it was the AP classes that would allow you to go on to university. We needed to make sure we took all of our maths and science. Those were all very important. And then going into university, we had to complete an undergraduate degree. So it was an undergrad generally in the sciences, so focusing on biology. And then we went on to a 4-year veterinary degree.
What do you think is the most rewarding part of your job, and what challenges do you face in your position?
It's always nice to see kind of the long-term outcome of working with a case, working with an owner, a rider, a client that has cattle, horses, and seeing the progression down the road. So where you started from and then a year later where you ended up, those are always very rewarding. The challenges, well, as I'm sure anyone who has pets knows, it's not always fun experiences. We do end up having to euthanize them, which is always hard. There's some cases that, as much as you'd like to have a good outcome, there's not really any good option there, and those are always very difficult. But generally, the good side outweighs the bad.
Qualities or abilities that a person should possess to become a veterinarian?
Being able to go with the flow is always very important. You never know how your day is going to turn out, and things can change very quickly, as as you know. So being able to just kind of adapt to what happens is important. Being able to communicate with people effectively is always important as well, because you need to involve the clients and the owners in all the decisions. And then being able to laugh at life and enjoy what happens, because animals aren't always predictable.
What advice do you have for people that want to become a veterinarian?
Get all the experience you can. Know what you're getting into for sure, so spend as much time as you can on the road with vets if you're looking at large animal or in a clinic setting. We all go in for a mixed animal practice, which means when you graduate, you could be working in a small animal clinic, or you could be working on the road with large animals, or you could be working in a zoo. So getting as much varied experience as possible so you know what all your options are important. And then, as much as we hate to say it, marks are important. Figure out how to study as early as you can, because that's going to be important. And really get as much exposure as possible.
Thank you so much for your time and your expertise
No
today.
problem. Happy to do it.